Alright, everybody, welcome back. Hope everyone's doing well. Last time we left off, I don't know how to say it any other way. Make a long story short, the courtroom's haunted. There's just a ghost. And I'm not like... It wasn't like in the second game where it was like just someone pretending to be a ghost to frame somebody. Like, this is without a doubt just like a ghost murdered someone. And the ghost said, well, I'm dead already, what are you gonna do about it? Which I was just like, dang, that's a good point. So here we are. In District Courtroom number 7. Now then, let's continue with... Hold on. Now then, let's continue where... What did I do for his voice? I've already forgotten. Now then, let's continue where we left off, shall we? Well, witness? Yes, how can I help you, Mr. Judge? Well, it seems that we're to learn the truth. We'll need to hear your testimony. I have no problem with that. But when you've seen what I have, sometimes the truth is better left unknown. I've been to hell. In any case, let's hear your testimony. Tell us about the plan that was carried out that night. The plan. The whole plan began with my death. A stupid plan hatched by Morgan Fay to install her own daughter as the next master. But for it to work, my Fay would first have to die. The idea was for me to kill Maya, and to have the blame pinned on Iris. The plan went wrong, but it seems to have succeeded anyway. I'm confused though, why kill Iris? Like, well, not kill Iris, but why have Iris be put in jail? Like, why frame Iris? She's also her daughter. Wouldn't that mean she has a daughter? One of her daughters as the main family now? Like, this whole plan doesn't make any sense. Does she just not like Iris? So that means you really are... Wait a minute. Did you say the plan was to kill Maya Fay? Ah, yeah. Yes, you have a problem with that? Yeah. Yes, I do. Don't give us that nonsense. There's no ways that... Watch yourself, Wright. Alright, you're here. Got a problem. Solve it during cross-examination. That's one of my rules. Mr. Godot is correct. And by the way, that's one of my rules as well. Kill Maya? Could it be true? I mean, sounds about right. Sounds like something she would do. Well, plan began with my death. Okay, let's press the, like... You know what, let me save first. For all I know, if I press this, I'm gonna get hit with a ghost beam and die instantly. So, why pin the blame on Iris then? You're talking about Profay, is that correct? Yes, so at first she had high hopes for the two of us. You and your twin sister, Iris. That's correct. Fortunately, neither of us had much spiritual power. That's why we were abandoned by her, along with our father. I mean, you didn't your father didn't abandon you. You faked your own death. Twice. The only person I ever really cared about in life was myself. My sister was a nuisance, so I convinced my father to leave her at an old temple. You mean Iris? Yeah, my father remarried a woman who also had a daughter. The less children you have, the more money there is to go around, right? On top of that, my father has absolutely no interest in children in general. How horrible. The real horrible one was that woman. That bitter, vengeful woman. Then why listen to her? Stubbornness that gave birth to that child, Pearl Faye. Hey, is Pearl in the room with us right now? Like, is she hearing this? I forget, where is Pearl? Do we have tabs on where she is? I don't think she should be left wandering around right now. She was born with an abundance of spiritual power, unfortunately for her. Morgan Faye heaped all of her broken hopes and dreams onto that poor child's back. Hi Sammy, hi everyone. Hello, how's it going? Because of her pathetic dreams of having her bloodline become the main family. Again, I guess he explained it, she just doesn't like Iris and Dahlia. Okay. I would have to die, but why? Our bloodline to succeed as the main family, thus making Pearl the new master. The remaining descendants of the current master had to be taken care of. Pearls would never agree to a plan like that. She adores Maya. How sad. You don't get it, do you? What Pearl wanted had nothing to do with it. We didn't care one bit about Pearl. The only thing she cared about was the position of the master, that's all. Again, if she only cared about the position, why didn't she just get Iris to be in charge? I don't really get the whole pinning it on Iris. I guess she just doesn't like her. For no particular reason. That's ridiculous. She was willing to sacrifice anything and anyone to achieve her goal. The life of her daughter, and naturally the life of Maya Faye as well. How could anyone do that? So you clearly hate your mom. So why did you agree to go through with this? I mean, I guess she's just a bad person. She kinda just murders people whenever she feels like it. You're gonna kill Maya? You don't need to know anything about it. All she had to do was follow the instructions in letter and channel me, and I would have simply used her body and finished the job. In any case, I'm already dead, and there's nothing any of you can do to me. I don't know, you could probably... You know that museum that's full of haunted objects? And how there's like a Raggedy Ann doll that's like stuck in a glass box because it's super evil and haunted? We could always just put you in a doll and put you in a glass box for people to look at forever. That's kind of like prison for ghosts. So the plan was to blame the crime on your younger twin. Sister Iris of Asakura Temple. Again, I don't know why Iris specifically. There were other people there. You could have easily done it with pinned it on Bikini. She and I look absolutely identical. No one can tell us apart. Oh, fair enough. Is this game like Team Fortress 2? Well, you see, right now Dahlia is playing the class as the spy, and she fumbled a trick stab after disguising as someone on the enemy team, but it ended up working out for her. In the end. She just got a pick on Medic. Why did Call of Duty Black Ops begin to fly? Don't worry about it. That's normal. If someone were to witness me killing Maya, naturally they think it was Iris that had done it. You see, this whole trial is to prevent our friend Iris from getting spy checked. Do you get it now? And the witness in this case was the head nun, Sister Bikini. I never would have guessed she was going to return to Hazakura Temple that night. What would you do? Like, what would have happened if no one saw her do this? Like, then what? What if like, well, Sister Bikini was there, so maybe it was... What if Bikini went to jail, then what? But she wound up seeing Iris's crime anyway. Why did you want to pin the murder on Iris in the first place? That's what I'm saying! She's your twin sister, isn't she? Twin sister? Don't make me laugh. She's nothing but a backstabber. I couldn't care less about her. Backstabber? So she is a spy. My god, she's running to your eternal reward. Just don't understand. You never will. No, I don't! I don't know anything! Anyway. Plan went wrong. So, like, what went wrong? This whole family is spy mains. Think the plan was a success? You heard me. Just as that woman had hoped. Maya Fey's dead. Now the title of the master will be passed on to Pearl Fey. That's absurd. Maya's just... She's just trapped inside the sacred cavern. Really? You're as foolishly optimistic as ever, aren't you? My darling Feeny. Don't call me that. You wanna know the truth? Ever since we met, I've despised you. Sniveling naivete. Oh god, she's even speaking French! And your pathetic faith in other people. I can't believe it. She went to kill Maya. You can't? Gotta keep a cool head. And I need to get more information out of her. Okay. You were executed last month, correct? Yeah, I was hanged. Jesus. Do they still do hangings in modern times? Like in Japan? Wasn't exactly pleasant. How did you manage to discuss the plan? When did you talk with Morgan Fey? Last year, she was transferred to the same detention center as me. Since I was on death row and she was my mother, it was actually pretty easy to meet with her. Oh, I see. Oh, fair enough. So that's when you discussed the plan. Ah, are you crazy? First, that woman was planning to kill me as well. Even though I'm her own daughter. I'll make Pearl Fay the master of grind. She's a cold, twisted woman. She thought she could finally regain her lost honor. The honor she took when her younger sister Misty took her place as the master. Ever since that day, she's been working on this plan. A plan, huh? Just want to know one thing. What do you personally think of Morgan Fay's plan? What's your opinion on this? I told you already, didn't I? It was a stupid... It's lame and dumb. Had no point, no value other than fulfilling her own greedy desires. Yeah. Certainly nothing to be proud of. It's kind of lame. Kind of sucked. Didn't make any sense. If that's how you feel, why did you help her carry it out? Why would you do it? Why would you kill Maya? I just felt like it. I don't understand it, being the kind and gentle soul that you are. May not be able to appreciate why someone like me would help a woman like that. So tell me, why? Isn't it obvious? I'm not like that woman. I'm worse. I only act in my own self-interest. The reason I helped her was for myself. For my own personal satisfaction. I love killing people, Phoenix. What did you just say? This woman, Dahlia Hawthorne. She had her own reason for wanting Maya dead? Do you understand why I would kill Maya Fay now? What my goal was? No. Unless it's because you're just a bad person. It's because you were helping Morgan Fay. No, that's not it. She just told you. Helping? Don't make me laugh. Were you not paying attention? Jesus. From the day I was born to the day that I died, I never helped anyone. I lived for myself. And in the end, I died for myself. I thought that was obvious. Sammy, how are you? I'm doing alright. He was actually wasn't actually cooperating with Morgan. She was just using Morgan and her plan to accomplish her own goal. All I wanted to do was kill Maya Fay. That was the only way I could think to get revenge. Revenge? That piece of evidence. Can't believe it. She went to kill Maya. I've gotta keep her cool head and... What? Huh? Evidence? My goal was... No. Was it... Mia? Could it be that your actual goal had nothing to do with Maya Fay herself? As I said, none of you have the power to punish me anymore. Because I'm already dead. Idiot. Well, I had the same problem. You see, you can't punish the dead. You can't take revenge against them either. You wanted to take revenge on someone? My son is to die because of that woman. Mia Fay. Somehow knew this was it. I wanted to send her a message. It was at her hands that I suffered my first humiliation. I wanted her to feel the same pain she made me feel. Sadly, when I realized revenge was impossible, I gave up. And the reason it was impossible? So perhaps Mia Fey had already died. Yeah, Mia Fey has been gone for a while. Yes, and I realized there's only one way to take revenge against the dead. How do you do that? When the body dies, the spirit, the ego, it lives on. Forever. I take away the person that Mia Fey loved most. I want to kill her with my own hands. That would be the one and only way to take my revenge against Mia Fey. That was the reason I helped out with that woman's plans. For that you would kill mine? Your goal is no different than that of Morgan Fey. As they say, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Don't say that in front of Pearl, please. What a cruel plan. Cruel, cold, and heartless. Why is Phoenix still alive? She was still getting around to it. I already told you, there's not a thing you can do to me. That night, about 9:30 p.m., I materialized into this world. I quickly pinned my hair up and put a demon warding hood. It started hurting me really bad, so I had to take it off. Then I picked up the staff that was by my side and left Hazakura. The staff? So Listo Nemu channeled her after. Alright! Did we? Oh yeah, we did establish that. I forgot. That ridiculous head nun never noticed a thing. She left Maya Fey at the inner temple and wobbled back, clutching her pole back. What did you do then? That kid was easier to handle than I hoped. I caught up with her in front of the stone lantern. Then I took out the dagger I got from the storeroom and... she used her ultimate on me. So then you're saying you stabbed Maya? Oh, that was her... Maya getting stabbed. Which... What? Okay, but then... if Maya got stabbed also... Hey? Then who stabbed Elise? But now I'm confused. Strange, but I don't have a clear memory of what happened after that. What does that mean? No clear memory. I don't know. Man, I don't know. I'm a ghost. Things are ethereal. I think I was stabbed. You were stabbed? Last minute. They must have stabbed me, I'm sure of it. It's not like her at all. Maya wouldn't stab a french fry with a plastic fork. She swallows them whole. Anyway, I suddenly lost conscience. To be fair, you were constantly talking about how much you hate Maya and want her, like, to suffer and want Mia to suffer and want your family to suffer. Can we really take your word as true here? I'm starting to think there might be a bias and ulterior... I'm having a stroke. Ulterior... a motive in the blame on Maya. What I did, I scrawled her name on the lantern. As I was passing out, I wrote Maya. Wait, but Maya was the one who... Huh? I hope it would cast suspicion on her. That's where my memory temporarily stops. It stops? I don't have any memory of actually killing Maya Fey with my own 2 hands, but I'm like, yeah, that's good enough. My very last memory was... Maya's terror-filled eyes. When I woke up after that, I was in the sacred cavern, surrounded by darkness. We're in the sacred cavern. Her writing a message, that a callback to case 2? That could be a callback to 5 different cases. It feels like there's a message written in blood, or the dirt, or the snow, or the mud, or in ink, like every other case. You were in the sacred cavern? You should have sealed with one of those trick locks. Somehow I've been trapped in there. Okay, but then who trapped Maya? So it wasn't you. Iris, I guess? How'd you wind up there? That's what I'm saying. I'd like to know that. Honestly, that's what I'm saying. Your guess is good as mine, honestly. Anyway, I was worried. I didn't know whether or not Maya Fey was dead. I'm like, well, damn it, if she's not, then I wasted my whole goddamn afterlife doing this. I swore I wouldn't return to the underworld until I knew I'd killed her myself. For a ghost, you're one tough cookie. Ghosts are surprisingly easy, usually. I wanted to get out of there and make sure she was dead. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't get out. Trick lock stopped you, huh? I didn't know how to remove it. So then you're saying you're actually confined against your will inside the secret cavern? Yes, I wanted to get rid of that annoying lock as soon as possible. But it wasn't easy. Kept getting interrupted while I was working on it. Interrupted? It was early in the morning, but someone came into the training hall. What? Who? Could have been Maya? I thought the same thing, but I couldn't see. Why not? If someone had spotted me, I would have lost my chance to take revenge. So I made sure to hide myself well at the back of the sacred cavern. That morning, only 2 people could have gone into the training hall. Maya and Pearl. Pearl went there to cover the hanging scroll in gravy. Oh god, I'm okay. Still, I finally managed to remove the lock, but I was too late. What do you mean by that? Lies had already started to gather. The bridge had been fixed and the police had started their investigation, correct? Actually, I couldn't go out, so instead I returned to the cavern and put the lock back on myself. Because I wouldn't get a chance to see Maya's corpse as I'd hoped. But just then, Lady Luck showed up. Wait a minute. Oh god, my foot is cramping up. Ow. Hold on. Okay, ow, that really hurts. Hold on. Why is this happening? Okay, I'm fine. Alright, I'm better now. I'm over it. Are you still sitting weirdly? No. What do you mean? I sit normal. We did this somehow. I'm starting to click together what's going on. Is... Lady Luck. I don't think this is... Where is Iris? Is this Iris? Because if she was in the cavern... If she's talking like, yeah, I was locked in the cavern... Is she even possessing Iris right now? Yeah, and Iris doesn't have spiritual powers. That's right! They're weak. Is Maya in the room with us right now? But that begs the question, if this is Maya, then where's Iris? Is Iris in the cave? Iris is freaking dead in the cave. Sad. The real Iris? She said she'd come to make sure the sacred cavern was alright, stupid girl. I came out of the sacred cavern, got a feel for the situation. I said, hey, what's the rundown? Oh! Okay, that solves it. And I locked her away in my place. Okay, Iris is in the cave. I'd finally learned exactly what had happened. It was then that I learned that the plan had actually succeeded. What do you mean your plan had succeeded? I'd misunderstood one thing, you see. That night, the one that had summoned me... I assumed that it was Pearlfey. Well, of course you would have assumed that. It was written in the instructions. The instruction booklet. But I was wrong. The person that had actually called my spirit back was... the wizard. Misty Fae. The picture book author. What? Wait, did you guys not know? Oh, you didn't know. Well, that's the only possibility, isn't it? I lost consciousness in the garden. It was her body that was left lying there. Unless there's a second dead person that we don't know about. Maya Fae. I was able to kill her with my own two hands, after all. Kind of embarrassing. And so I made her commit the most vile sin a human can commit. And that is... matricide. The sin of killing her own mother. Ugh. Hey. Not the reaction I would have had, but alright. I mean, is it really matricide if your mom's possessed by a ghost of, like, a demon woman who you've never met, and also you haven't seen your mother in, like, 20 years? I don't know if it's actually been that long, I forget. No, Maya's not even 20, that doesn't make any sense. In like 10 years. 10 to 15 years. Like, does it count if you don't know it's your mother and she's possessed by a ghost, so she looks like a different person, and also the ghost is trying to kill you? With a knife? Does it really count? You could easily get a temporary... No, you could easily get a self-defense. Justified self-defense. Because it was a ghost. The ghost literally admitted it. The ghost literally admitted she was going to kill Maya. So it's fine. Show me the law. Show me the law where it's illegal to kill a ghost. That's attacking you. Show me the law, Your Honor. I bet you can't. It's true that I was the one who attacked Maya Fey. But even so, the murderer was actually snuffed out Misty Fey's life was none other than your darling little Maya. I mean, again, not murder. Ridiculous. It's nonsense. Are you sure about that? Just think about it. No. There's evidence supporting these facts, isn't there? What? What do you mean? What's this so-called evidence? The fact that Maya Fey has disappeared is evidence enough, isn't it? Huh? Oh right, she's gone. I forgot about that. Your Honor, the ghost is clearly evil. We can't take anything she says at face value. I request that all of this get wiped off the record. Man, I'd make a great lawyer. I'm so good at denying things. I am so good at this. If I was Phoenix in this situation, I could get Maya off the hook right now. Your Honor, the witness clearly has bias against the defendant. She wasn't able to escape from the inner temple, that much is obvious. In case there's only one place she could be. Where? Do I have to spell it out? The bottom of Eagle River, where else? What? Okay, that's not where we're going for at all, but alright. You threw her off a lake? Or a cliff? Eagle River. Maya Fey killed her long-lost mother. Can you imagine the guilt she must have felt when she realized that? That's why she threw herself into Eagle River. I mean, Dahlia, that doesn't make any sense. If Maya knew it was her mom, she would have said something the moment she saw her. Most bodies that wind up in there are lost forever. Dahlia, you're freaking stupid. So what do you say now, Feeny? Oh, Oh no, I got a phone call. Is that my- No, that's not my ringtone. Oops, sorry, that's my phone. What kind of ringtone is it? Godot here. Okay, thanks. Was it something important? Knowing your track record, it probably wasn't. They just finished removing the locks from the sacred cavern. That's great! What about Maya? There was a woman in the cave. That's basically the same thing. Those are all the same. Was it Maya Fey? They're not the same, Mr. Godot. Mr. Q's sister Iris. That's pretty much the same. She's got the same hair color. Huh? Don't look so surprised. I locked her in there yesterday. I was just finished telling you that. So, what about Maya? Where is she? Bigger question than who's standing right here at the witness stand. There's no one else found the sacred cavern. No. Can't be. Y'all are stupid. Everyone in this courtroom is dumb. Told you, didn't I? She's dead. No. Oh. Seems that this case has come to an end. Tragic end. No, it hasn't. I mean, I guess. Iris is definitely innocent. But, like, we gotta charge somebody. I mean, we can't punish her, but we at least have to file out the paperwork. Sadly, it appears that the killer believes Stoneim, also known as Misty Fey, was her own daughter, Maya Fey. Overcome with guilt for what she had done, Maya Fey jumped to her death in the raging waters of Eagle River. It can't be. Ah. That's actually kind of funny. Wright. Have you ever heard of this one? Once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth. No matter how improbable it may seem. What is that supposed to mean? Prosecutor Godot? A woman? Several people are dead. According to this witness, Maya Fey threw herself in the Eagle River. However, is that really the truth? Oh my god! Oh my god! Is Godot actually being smart for once? Oh my god, he's actually putting two and two together. We are watching it in real time. He's having his first intelligent thought. Chat, this is huge. Chat, clip that. Clip that. With first ever intelligent thought from Godot, let's go. For once in his life, he's not being annoying and stupid. Remember, this woman testified earlier that the bridge was already on fire when the murder was taking place in the garden. Which means if Maya had thrown herself in the Eagle River, it must have been from the inner temple side, near the bridge. That's right! That's where she jumped from. Okay, not the line of... I see what his line of reasoning is. Hold on, let's look. Do we have it? Do we have it? Yeah, he's saying, oh, Maya couldn't have jumped off from Eagle River because there's a cliff there. There's no water there. Which makes sense. But he has yet to address he has not put two and two together the very obvious thing that's happening right in front of us. But we'll take it. We'll take it. It's his first steps. It's still technically a win for him. That is a true thought. That is a true statement that he has made right now. But that's impossible. Dahlia does not learn from her. Yeah, didn't she say this already? Didn't this happen to one of her other trials? It's impossible to jump from the river from there. What? Don't get your panties all twisted up, Trite. Just relax and think through the whole thing again. So it's impossible? I couldn't have thrown herself in the Eagle River? Phoenix, put two and two together. Why did everything go from being really hard to really easy? Okay. Yeah, the freaking map! It's impossible to jump into the Eagle River from the inner temple side. No one knows better than that the witness! What did you just say? 11 years ago, you jumped into the... Girly. Put two and two together. You had 11 years to think of this plan. Just take a look at this map. It's a freaking cliff. Oh my god, that is a 5-yard sheer rock face. Good lord. I'm trying to imagine 5 yards in my head right now. I'm picturing it. I'm imagining it. I'm visualizing. Everyone visualize 5 yards of rock right now. Oh god, I've been frozen. I visualized too much. Anyway, big rock shelf. Oh! Oh, you're right! Oh, that makes sense, Mr. Wright. She wouldn't have reached the river if she jumped off from there. In other words, if she jumped, we'd be able to see her body in this photo. Okay, but what if she did a really big run-up before that? So you finally figured it out. I mean, Phoenix has. I've figured it out for a while. In fact, I figured out some other things, but, you know... No! Order! Order! You're just playing with me! My face body's at the bottom of Eagle River. There's nowhere else she could possibly be hiding. Miss Hawthorne... Ever heard of this one before? A horse walks into a bar. Once you eliminate the impossible, what remains the truth? What remains must be the truth. It's just a few yeah, you... Yes. He literally told... Okay, whatever. My Faye's body wasn't inside the sacred cavern. We now know that she didn't throw herself into Eagle River. Okay, do the math here. There's, like, 3 people who can channel spirits. One of them is dead. The other one has brown hair. Who could it be? Correct. That eliminates almost all the most likely possibilities. Now, although it seems improbable, there's still one other place she could be. I mean, it's pretty damn probable. What? There's just one possibility we're talking about. This is obviously a bluff! So where's her dead body, then? Maya did the Mario 64 backwards long jump. Damn it. Well, no, it's a flat surface. She wouldn't have been able to do that. You would need a set of stairs. The living have no way to punish the dead. But by God, am I doing that? But I think there is one way to give Dahlia Hawthorne the ultimate punishment. Shall I tell you, Miss Hawthorne? I'll tell you where this very Maya Faye is. In the courtroom! You're about to get mega pranked, Dahlia. Namely, right here in this very courtroom. What? Maya Faye's here? What do you mean, Godot? Why are you shocked? You were trying to help us here. He was just saying shit. Godot was bluffing. I was not. Godot's like, oh god, I didn't actually expect him to say that. I didn't actually expect him to know the answer. Say she's here? In my courtroom? Maya Faye's? In my courtroom? It's more likely than you think. Dahlia Hawthorne. Seems to recall what you said. I misunderstood one thing, you see. So what? There's one more thing you misunderstood. What do you mean? Tell me something. At this very moment, who is channeling Dahlia Hawthorne? Why, that's obvious. It's Pearl Faye. That pathetic little sniveling runt. You're wrong. Pearl's tried, but she couldn't do it. I never failed at channeling someone. This is the first time that it's happened. Remember when I said this, Mr. Nick? Remember. Do you remember? Remember. Isn't there any explanation for why you couldn't channel a spirit? It could happen if someone else was already channeling the same spirit. Someone called me before Pearl did? But who? Pearl even tried again on the day after the crime. She couldn't do it. I wonder what this could mean. I think the truth is becoming clearer to you right about now, am I correct? This court is a zoo, animals. This court is a goddamn circus. No one in this courtroom knows a damn thing. Especially not the prosecution. You know what? As much as I hate Godot, I do find it's a good mix-up from a smug prosecutor who gets his way all the time, who knows everything, very competent. Second game, smug prosecutor who gets everything right and smart and competent and, you know, competent. And also violent, to smug prosecutor that knows jack and shit and can't do his job right. Extremely confident, but he sucks at his job. Canonically has not won a single damn case. Godot sucks, but at least it's funny how much he sucks at times. And then he's really weird about women, and then I wish he was dead. There's someone who could have called you Maya. He legit has holes in his... I think, yeah, he has brain damage. I'm not sure why people are letting him, like... Where did he get his... Well, he had a law degree. I don't think he should keep it. Pro's gonna do it. The Misty Fae's gone. Yeah, there's 3 people who can summon a spirit, and one of them is dead, and the other couldn't do it. Come on already. I can't stand it. Your Honor... Dahlia Hawthorne! My god, it was Dahlia Hawthorne this whole time! Person channeling, right? You right now must be my FA. I was looking at chat, what did she say? I wasn't paying attention. It was probably like something like, what? How could this be? How could this be? Remember what this witness, Dahlia Hawthorne, said about her goal? Oh, that's Godot talking. She said her goal was to kill Maya Fey. Yes, that's right. But if Maya channeled the spirit of someone that was trying to kill her... Ah, well, Gramps, what would happen? Could it be? It's like you finally understand, Your Honor. Well, I don't! What are you going on? You really are stupid. You stupid. I'm not. What's 9 plus 10, genius? You're so damn smart. What's going on is the reason Maya channeled you. And there's only one reason. Protect herself from you. Protect herself. From me? Yes. I mean, to be fair... Hi, Sammy. How was your day? It was alright. I mean, if Dahlia figured it out and wasn't stupid that she was possessing Maya, I mean, she could have easily just thrown herself off the cliff anyway. Quite the gamble, not the move I would take, personally. Killing Maya Fey, remember when I said this? Path to Hazakura Temple was closed off and there was nowhere to run. The only problem came... Where would be the safest place to hide? Ah! Ah! You mean... That's when she channeled me. All this time you thought you could been channeled by Pearl. It never occurred to you that Maya's hiding place was you. Also, why do you think that you... Don't say that! I mean, why else would you show up in the the cavern, you know, where Maya is notoriously known to be. Mask guy has brain damage. He's mostly here as a formality, I think. I mean, should we really let a prosecutor with severe brain damage of, like, be in charge of other people's lives? Like, determining if people are guilty or not guilty? And you're saying that I, Dahlia Hawthorne, was played for a fool by that little whelp? Yeah. Uh-huh. Why, if they killed herself, isn't that obvious? I mean, not really. Okay, then riddle me this, genius. Then who's in the room with us right now? I don't think that masked man has a badge. I don't think so either. Again, he should not be in this courtroom. Get him out of here. He sucks. Sorry, but no, it would have been impossible for her to jump in it. We've literally gone over that. Moron. This is the only avenue of escape open to Maya. The only way that Maya could disappear from the inner temple. Don't believe you. Stupid little girl like that who has never been out in the real world. She can never come up with it. She literally has. She hangs out at my office all the time, moron. She can never come up with a plan like that. Who'd ever give her such a brilliant idea? I don't know, ghosts. Oh my god, it was ghosts. What? Mia? How did Pearl get in here? Was Pearl in the room this whole time? Are you an apparition? Mia Fey. It's been a long time, Dahlia Hawthorne. Even Godot's like, how did she get here? It's true. It was you. Yeah. Huh. Here's something else. But what are you doing here? Honestly, I'd like to know, how did you get in here? Here, it's Pearl, right? How did she get in here? Tell me something, Dolly. Yeah, I'm not answering your question, by the way. Tell me something. I want you to think back to that night one more time. You had just cornered Maya in the Inner Temple's garden. And then, in the final moments of the fight, you lost consciousness. She used her goddamn finisher move. I was stabbed by Maya Fey. Actually, Maya lost consciousness at the same time as you. Third person. Who used it? Okay, that... Now I'm really confused. She did. Not terribly surprising, since she was about to be killed. What question? How did Pearl get in the courtroom? When she woke up, she was in the training hall. So Maya decided she needed help, so she channeled me. She explained in a minute the situation she was in. She asked me what I thought she should do. She said that? I can't believe it. She does it all the time. Of course, I didn't have all the details, but one thing was perfectly clear. And that was... I knew that you couldn't be allowed to wander free. Free? What do you mean? It was a race against time, so I wrote down 2 things that Maya had to do. Channel Dahlia Hawthorne as soon as possible, and lock herself in the sacred cavern until help arrived. So it was Maya who put the locks on there. Yes, but why did you order her to do those 2 things? Because Dahlia's freaking stupid. Dahlia Hawthorne would have been channeled by someone else. I want Pearl Fey. Pearl? Yes, Pearl didn't properly understand the plan, so all she was trying to do was follow her mother, Morgan Fey's instructions. She had succeeded in channeling Dahlia Hawthorne's spirit. Things would have turned out very badly, to put it mildly. So that's how it was. Dahlia Hawthorne would use the body of Pearl Faye. Kill Maya at all costs. Yes, it certainly sounds like that was the intent all along. How dare you! I wouldn't forget this. Oh, I won't forget this. I mean, okay. You've got all eternity to not forget in hell. Idiot. Your little plan was nothing but a big failure. Again. This is like the third time you flopped. Kind of embarrassing. Yes, another failure to add to the pile of shame, wouldn't you say? That's what I'm saying! What do you mean by another? You've been convicted of murder. Twice. You had to fake your death because a hostage situation that you cooked up went wrong, and now this. Think about it, Dahlia. Remember all your past crimes? Remember all your past crimes that went poorly for you? Not a single one of them was a success. They all ended in failure. You're kind of bad at this. How dare you? 7 years ago. No, let me pull up the receipts. I've got it all written down. Fake kidnapping, your very first crime. Got your hands on a $2 million diamond, but... After Terry Falls escaped and went to meet with Valerie Hawthorne, the truth was exposed. Your mouth, that wasn't my fault. Okay, a failure is still a failure. An L is an L. Because that stupid oaf of a prisoner and that weakling of a policewoman. And then, 1 year later, tried to kill me. Failed. Well, I'm still alive, but, you know. Killed another man. Ended up killing someone else. Kind of embarrassing. As a result, you were sentenced to death. It's one stupid move after another for you. Not funny. Yeah, the bit's old. Wipe your smug look off your... That smug, happy-go-lucky smile off your face. Oh, that was her? Yes, it's been her for the she's convinced. I could have sworn there was another thing that she failed at doing, but you know. Now this. You messed up again. You let my face escape. Kinda cringe. Even though she was right there in front of you. You flopped. Mia Fey. Mia Fey. Mia Fey. Mia Fey. You spinster. Spinster? You were supposed to kill Mia Fey like I swore I would. Only if you had gotten the spiky hair jerk the guilty verdict. Wouldn't have been hanged to death. True. Fair. Alright. Okay, then. If only you weren't so bad. Maybe if you were better at hiding evidence and committing crimes, and that wouldn't have happened. Kinda your fault still. I think you finally understood. Stand, Dahlia Hawthorne. You'll never defeat me. What? What did you say? Whether you're alive, dead, or somewhere in between, you'll never defeat me. As long as I'm around, you're destined to lose for all eternity. And considering I'm dead and in the afterlife and stuff, you're probably losing for a long time. What you said earlier this trial? You said there's no way that we could punish you. Because you're already dead. What about it? He said, even when the body dies, the spirit, the ego, lives on forever. It's very true, Dahlia. And that's exactly the punishment you'll never be able to escape from. For all of eternity, you'll have to remain as Dahlia Hawthorne, a miserable, pathetic, weak creature who could never win at anything. And for you, there's no escape from that. No hope, no freedom, no wins. All else. Plus ratio. So today you were executed to the narrow bridge that once stretched out in front of you. Hold on. Damn it, I fumbled my speech. The narrow bridge that once stretched out in front of you has burnt to a crisp. You were wrong. It can't be. How could I lose the likes of you? No longer matters. I don't care whether you win or lose anymore. The only thing I want is for you to come out of Maya's body right now. Hey, what the hell just happened? No, but we're just not gonna acknowledge that. We're just not gonna acknowledge what just happened. But I assume you were the real Iris. Yes, I was just rescued from the sacred cavern. Must say, you and your twin sister are indeed identical from what I can see. In any case, appears that everything has finally been cleared up. Mr. Godot, what happens to Dahlia Hawthorne? You tell me! What man, I don't know. Why would Godot know of all places? Godot doesn't know anything, especially not that. If you ask me, Your Honor. Looks like she went back to hell where she came from. Seems that Misty Faye wasn't the only victim of this crime. Maya Faye, as well as the young Pearl Faye, were all victims of this wicked and selfish plan. Yes, Your Honor. The tragedy of Medium Valley has finally come to an end, it seems. It would be best for everyone if no further attempt was made to channel that spirit again. Your Honor? Yes, what is it? About this whole spirit medium thing. It's almost weird how comfortable you seem with the whole concept now. Well, to be frank, my younger brother was quite judgmental. He often criticizes me for not studying hard enough. That's why I made a concentrated effort to study up on the crime channeling technique. Hey, isn't this the year's issue of Occult? Seems quite a few things in my many years are... I've seen quite a few things in my many years on the bench. And all that time, I finally learned this one thing. Each case is different and takes place in its own world, if you will. In order to fully understand that world, first we have to immerse ourselves in it completely. And that's where my brother and I used to differ. Never thought of it that way. At any rate, it's time to pass judgment in the case of Iris of Hazakura Temple.
Objection!
God damn it. Oh, what is it? What? We literally saw a ghost get exorcised, who admitted the whole thing, get exorcised and sent to hell. Iris is literally right here. Okay, whatever. You're a little too fast with that gavel, Your Honor. What do you mean by that, Mr. Godot? Trial isn't over yet. That's what he means. What? Right. Remember what Miss Evil Spirit said in her testimony? Not Dahlia's testimony. I caught up with her in front of the Stone Lantern. I took out the dagger and got for the storeroom and... Strange, but I have a clear memory of what happened after that. I think I was stabbed. Come on, dude. It was literally a demon from hell. Come on. I had to exorcise a demon in court, dude. Your Honor, can you just give me this W? Can we let it slide? Come on, you saw what we had to deal with. You saw that scary-ass cutscene. There were flames, there was a screaming ghost. Your Honor, I swear to God, if... We'll have to get testimony from her again. We'll have to bring her back. Do you want that? The blood will be on your hands at that point. Your Honor. Come on. Just throw me a bone here. Please. She was stabbed and killed by someone. Yes, that's right. The person that was ultimately killed was the spirit medium that shit. Wait a minute, hold on. She was stabbed in the back. Maya was the one cornered. Or didn't we go over that last time? Lee Stone no, Misty Faye. But who killed her? We still don't know who did it. This isn't over? Unless someone else is found guilty, the accused is still on trial. That's not how it works at all. That's literally not how it works. Can't let her walk until there's evidence that proves her innocence. No way. The court isn't prepared for any further testimony. Prosecution is ready to call out our final witness. Final witness? Iris. Iris, can you talk to me? Come here for a second. Iris. Can you just, like, take the fall for us here? Your sister got us in so much trouble. Like, you saw what we had to deal with. Actually, you didn't. You weren't here. Iris. Can you just, like, take the L on this one for me? You're starting, like, this isn't worth it. Like, you can understand my position, right? This one will clear up the whole mystery. The mystery of who killed Misty Faye. Mia, you're standing here. Can you do something? Get him. You know him. Get him. Freaking get him. Tell him to stop. Mia, you're seeing this, right? You know this guy. You're supposedly friends with this man. For some reason. Get him. Use your ghost powers. I don't care how. Get him out of here. Is it really alright, Mr. Prosecutor? Of course it's alright, Madam Attorney. Very well. Oh my god. Fine. Who is your final witness? Ah, isn't it obvious? No, it isn't, Prosecutor Godot. There's one person who's... There's one person who saw the whole event and will put the final dagger in this case. Someone who saw the murder take place. The very person who saw her mother killed in front of her own eyes. Saw her mother... Why did you phrase it like she wasn't the one who did it? You can't testify of what she's been... after what she's been through. We need to find the truth. Prosecution calls Maya Faye to witness stand. Very fine. Whatever. First, we'll take a brief recess. We'll have to wait for Miss Faye to recover before summoning her. Once we receive the doctor's permission, we'll proceed with the trial. Nate, right. I've got something to say to you, so listen up. I'm not listening. I'm not... Hold on, I think we need it. Where is it? Hold on, where is it? What is it? I don't think you much as a lawyer. It's always the same with you. You somehow managed to squeak by without even a faint understanding of the case. Well, you fail every case, and also don't understand it, so you don't really have a right to talk here. Some beautiful woman always seems to come dashing in at the last minute to say to you, "Got some nerve." That's not gonna happen this time. This time, you're going to have to do this by yourself. No. Mia, don't listen to him. Don't let him tell you what to do. That's enough. This court is now in recess. Iris, you're in so much goddamn trouble. How did you let this happen? I'm truly sorry about everything. I'm still mad. You're working so hard to defend me. I was missing all day and we didn't even have a chance to talk. She's right. When I met Iris at the training hall yesterday, they already switched places. Iris was inside the secret cavern. I want to at least be in the defendant's box today to root on you on. It wasn't your fault. You were locked up this whole time. There's something more important than that, though. I have to ask you. Why did you help your sister out as much as you did? Huh? If you had tried to get help at the Sacred Cavern yesterday, you wouldn't have spent an entire day locked up in there. You know, and help, your sister murder someone. My sister. I felt sorry for her. I don't. She was abandoned by her mother and never got any love from her father either. Iris, you killed... Hold on, let me do the math here. Okay, 1, 2... her sister, her other sister, the prisoner, Douglas. Was his name Douglas? It was like Doug Swallow or something like that. Doug tried to kill me, mind you. Maya's mother tried to kill Maya. Probably would try to kill you. In fact, she did. She wanted this to get pinned on you so you'd die. So that's like 8 murder/attempted murders. Oh, and Godot, I guess, but that doesn't count. We won't count that because he kind of deserves that. Iris, you're justifying a serial killer's actions here. It's the same for you too, wasn't it? And you haven't killed anyone, have you? Yes, but at least I had a sister Bikini who was like a mother to me. Only Adalia had come with me to Hazakura Temple. I'm gonna be honest, I think she would have just killed Bikini. I always loved her. Dahlia was always so smart and so strong, she never complained about anything. Really, she seems like the person who would complain a lot. That's why I promised her that I would help her. Are you talking about the fake kidnapping case 11 years ago? Yes, I want to be useful to her in some way. What? How did you help there? But, as usual, I was too cowardly at the last minute. I ran away. So that... Dahlia's stepsister Valerie ended up... That was the case that wanted Mia so badly. But things didn't end there, of course. Some people suspected that my sister was involved in the murder. Some people, you must mean. Yes, it was 2 defense attorneys, Mia Fey and Diego Armando. Poisoning Mr. Armando was getting too close to learning the truth. I even tried to kill the person who had unknowingly hid the poison for her. You. That's right. So, you know that she murdered so many people and pinned the blame on other people, and you are like, wow, I need to help her. Iris, I'm not gonna lie, you're kind of a bad person. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hope we can... I'm just gonna start throwing the case, honestly. I'm gonna like, actually it was Iris who did it. Maya wouldn't at least support murderers. Yes, what is it? Not the murder. The person that cleaned up the corpse of the victim. At least on him. Was it really you? Yes, it was me. At night after I rang the lights out bell, I went back to my room. Oh my god. Your Honor, just throw the freaking book at her. She's an accessory to murder, and she doesn't seem to really feel bad about it. You know, if you really felt bad, you would stop this, like... You know, after the first time of helping your sister murder someone, you would stop. But no, you just kept doing it. Around 10:30, I received a call from my cell phone. There's a problem. Come to the Inner Temple right away. I got on the snowmobile and headed for the Inner Temple, but... The path to the Inner Temple was cut off, right? Exactly. You can't just leave the body here. Gotta do this exactly as I say, got it? Iris, I'm about to do something really funny. Watch this. It was me. I was the one who received your body. The murder weapon had been left in her body so much she wouldn't bleed out too much. The staff Mystic Elise always held. I knew it. So the actual murder weapon was the staff. Yes, that's right. I brought the body back to Hazakura Temple on the snowmobile. Wait. Iris got a call from Dahlia saying something went wrong. The way Dahlia spoke to her sounds like Iris knew what was going to happen. And simply did nothing to stop it. Yeah, I'm starting to lose sympathy for you. Why'd you alter the body? I didn't want anyone to know that the staff was the murder weapon. I didn't want to leave anything that would lead back to Misty Faye. So I dressed her in a robe and stabbed her with a dressed her in a robe. Wiped the blood off the staff's blade and left it next to her on the ground. Iris, just tell me one last thing. Tell me the name of the person who called your cell phone the real killer. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I can't do it. I can't say who did it. Okay, so who was at the Inner Temple? Maya? Pearl, I guess? What? Did Maya have her phone on her? I can't... No, if Maya had her phone on her, then she would have called someone during all of this. And it can't be Dahlia because she's saying she wouldn't be hiding because we all know it should have been Dahlia. Kini wasn't at the Inner Temple. What? Huh? Defendant. Yes? Judge is calling you. He wants to see you in his chambers. He has some questions about Dahlia Hawthorne. Alright. So if it wasn't Dahlia who is she working with? Well, then I'll see you later. Something I want to tell you. That ship has sailed. You're an accessory to murder. You've just told me that you've helped your sister murder multiple people. Don't look at me like that. You're a freaking weirdo. Okay. Something she wants to tell me. And you also look like exactly like the person who tried to murder me and my friends and my family by a psychotic demon ghost, so no. That ain't happening. It's true. Iris cooperated with the real killer, and if the real killer isn't Maya, and if Dahlia was possessing... Huh? Very beginning. Phoenix. Mia! How's Maya doing? I'm not worried, she'll recover completely. But emotionally, she's been hurt very badly by this case. Makes sense. You don't mean... she's learned who Release Stone Emerly was? Yes. I went to the medical office and talked with her. I told her everything I knew. And now would probably not be the best... well, I guess she has to testify in court. But why? Maya's stronger than you think. Oh, okay. I knew she could take it. All of it. What do you mean by that? I want you to figure that answer... Mia, look at me. Your sister is going to go to jail if you do not help me here. Now is not the time to, test my abilities. Any other case. I would take any other case you doing this, but... Oh my god. Trial's about to restart. Real killer. No! I think just maybe I know who... I do? That night, the victim was killed in the garden of the Inner Temple. The criminal wasn't just there by accident, which means... the killer knew of Dahlia's plan from the very beginning, but did nothing to stop it? Question mark? Mia, was it you? Mia, did you kill your mom? And one more thing. The victim was moved to the Hazakura Temple side by pendulum. In other words, the criminal couldn't cross the bridge. That means they were stuck on the Inner Temple side for almost an entire day. So the culprit... someone that wasn't in Hazakura Temple the following day. Huh? As much as help as I can give you. The rest of this battle is yours to win or lose. Mia, your sister's going to get the death penalty. Probably, knowing this game. I don't think they take... the way they're acting, I don't think they take justified self-defense. As much as they're trying to... whatever. Thank you, Mia. It's almost time to bring this case to an end. What exactly did Maya see anyway? Who was it that killed Misty Faye? Whoever it was. I have to prove it. Me all by myself. Why? Like, why though? Ooh. I feel like if we won't have another stopping point for a while if we continue. I know it's been only an hour and a half. So on like the shorter end for streams. But man, I feel like this next part's gonna be a real pain. So with that, I think we're gonna call it a night. Getting late, so thank y'all for coming, everyone. Every Easter stream feels like it's gonna be the last one. The ride never ends. Yeah, this might be the end of the trilogy. We have like another trilogy and also a duology to go through and a spin-off, so you know. But yeah, hope y'all enjoy the stream. See you guys next time, and have a good one. Bye bye.